Okay, we are in business. Chat, what should I drink today? I've been thinking about a tea, a sparkling water, a yoo-hoo, or orange juice. Let's for sure start with a sparkling water. Yo, what's good, Dane? What's good, Mr. Pizza? Welcome, welcome. What's everybody up to? Sorry it's been so long. Was it really? 15, 16, 17, 18. Man, I'm like trying to get rid of this phlegm in my throat. Haven't done any fingerboarding quite yet. Mercedes Garcia, what's up? What's up? Hit a first try RTR flip to start off the stream. Tray flip. It's been 2 weeks since I last joined. First try tray flip? First tray flip of the day. Oh, yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. Haven't been on my grind, I feel you. Oh, Mr. Pizza for missing streams. If it gets real bad, I'm like, so I started out last week. I got a pretty bad flu. Had a crazy fever, sweating out throughout the night. Anyways, I got over that pretty quick, but I've had the after effects, the side effects, and a lot of mucus and phlegm buildup. That's the stage I'm at now. So, if it gets bad. Did you make the pizza board? I did not yet. Sticky. We got sticky art in chat. A wild sticky appeared. I can't stay with trays like that. Bro, can't catch a break. Finger injury, work sickness. The fingers are good though. Fingers are good. Yeah. There's an iced tea. COVID been going around crazy around me. Yo, I hope it's not COVID. I mean, I've had COVID before, but I hope it's not, because that sucks, man. COVID sucks. Hold on, guys. One. Couple of neighbors near me have it. So when's the game of skate with shots sticky? We all want to see it. It unfortunately never left. That darn COVID, am I right? What I was getting at, though, is if I do miraculously cough up all this mucus in my throat, I will make sure to mute you guys so you guys don't have to hear that horrible sound of someone coughing up a bunch of phlegm. You took my first place title? Is that Maple Will sticker on the quarter? New, yeah it is. How'd you notice that? How does anyone even notice that? Very observant of you. Very observant. Man. I'm still getting used to the crispy FB deck he sent me. It's a good shape. I like it. It's just it's a tad bit bigger than the ones I usually ride, but it performs really well. Is what I'm getting at. I just got to dial it in, kind of. Oh, man. Nice, nice. I'm just to go like that. Myert de Kegel. In the US, most people forgot about COVID, though. Where'd you get the open sign from? How can I get a shout out, please? And CDC website no longer is active. Where did I get the open sign from? That's a good question. I got it from a former workplace. Shout out Mert Day Kegel. But don't ask for a shout out. The rest of the world still has health info, though. Legal or illegal or legal? Holy crap. Let's move these guys out of the way. Kind of want to sesh the ledge. There we go. There we go. I felt that one. Yesterday's trick was switch kickflip front nose slide. You think I got that right now? Kenneth, welcome, welcome. I do this weird thing with my throat. I do a weird click with my inner nose, then I gargle my throat and mucus comes out. Scares people a lot in class. World Health Organization. Didn't have home post earlier today? He did. Is that the bite of 87? Do I know Titan boards? I do. Kurtz9 wants to see the kickflip. Oh, that was out of frame, wasn't it? God dang it. Sheesh. That was better. That was a good run. Let's see a steezy heel flip. W. Hellhound's inconsistent. Do you know whatever E? Isn't that a YouTube channel? Steezy heel flip? I don't know if I got a steezy heel flip. I hate heel flips. I was alright. Oh, that would have been steezy. Was that steezy enough? I hate hill flips, guys. Hill flips, kick flips, and hard flips. I hate, and laser flips. And any inward version. Any inward variations. I need to lock in. Whatever is low-key a D1 glazer. He glazes teak and David Jones. I love David Jones. I'm a day one, but he's glazing too hard. Braylon Jacobs says hi. When did you get that sticker on your table? You talking about that shake jump sticker? I've had it for at least 2 weeks. Yo. I did a hard flip tutorial. Nice. Oh, there it is. There it was. There it is. There it will always forever be. I think switch flip front nose is easier than nollie kick flip front tail. I don't know why. Oh man. There's just something about it coming at a switch. Then coming at it nollie. Living under a rock. Can I be a mod again? Teak was low-key underrated though. You should wax the ledge. I could probably hit it with a nice light coat. This one I don't really wax too much. I'm trying to do like throat exercise. Oh, there's the wax. Pause. Waxing it makes it harder to lock into grinds. You think so? In the past month, I only waxed concrete or brick. I typically only wax my concrete obstacles. I like the, I guess, marble granite obstacles. I kind of like that natural feeling they have when they're not waxed. Every now and then I'll wax it. Can you show in trucks? SB trucks. Yeah, we can. I made one for Team Liddy. What board is that? Says J-Man is epic. Dylan Moreno, welcome. Concrete the best to wax for a sesh, in my opinion. Can you manual the ledge? SB trucks right here. Gotta say, man, these things are nice. Did you make any new boards in the past month? Not like finished any really. I mean, I made a lot this month, truthfully, but they all went out to everyone. This is one I'm working on right now. I haven't really shaped it. I've been kind of lazy and sick to go shape it, but it's a simple split ply, and I thought it came out cool. So we'll see how it looks when it's done. Yeah, these SB trucks definitely feel great. He made one for Team Liddy. I did make one for Team Liddy. I forgot about. No, I didn't forget about it. I just wasn't thinking about it. Holy crap. And that was a moment right there where I muted you guys because I felt phlegm coming up. Oh, tray flip front Smith. Not what we were going for, but we take those. What's up, cute? What's up, Cup Jackspin? Does it snow around where you live? It does. It does. Solar FB, what's good? Hey, quick question. How do you make your stream thumbnails? They're insane. So I just got a new phone. I got the Google Pixel 10 Pro. But I think a big, even because before I had this one, I had the S22, which is a 3-year-old phone at this point, almost 4 years. Just focus on like a good angle, you know, and try to get like artsy pictures. Good lighting is key. If you go outside, you get like really good lighting with pictures, even in an older phone like that one that I was using. But the Google Pixel has a built-in macro lens and all kinds of other cool things for like photography. So I'm still getting used to it and playing around with it. Sometimes I just take a quick photo and I'm like, yep, that'll do. Nothing crazy. But yo, shout out Solar FB, guys. I've been checking him out a lot lately. I didn't get to catch any of his recent live streams, but pretty cracked fingerboarder. You guys should check him out. Do a blunt stall. Yo, I will be right back. Man, I need thumbnails like that for sure. Yo, Solar FB's actually been getting a lot of people in stream too, if I'm not mistaken. He's been popping off, so he's growing really fast. It's really funny because a lot of people think you need a new camera to get good quality, but really just need good lighting. Yeah, exactly. Do a Denny Politan flip. Solar is the man. You're all too kind. I have some clips that I shot on an old iPhone 6. You're gonna look as good as an iPhone 17 Pro. Yeah, it's all in the lighting. And honestly, this is a hot take, probably, but probably not. My Samsung Galaxy S22 base model, I had more fun doing editing and filming on that phone than I do this phone. And there's some like weird things with this camera as far as the video goes. And some things I'm not overly fond of. I'll give it like another day or two. We'll see before my 30 days is up. And if I want to switch over to the S25, I might have to because I'm more familiar with that like interface. But I'm giving the Google Pixel a chance, you know, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. But realistically, I should have just went with the 25. Because it's similar, because my girlfriend got the 25 Edge, Ultra, something like that. So, worst comes to worst, I can just sign into my YouTube channel on her phone, and I can just film on her phone and upload my clips from there, you know what I mean? If I don't like the Google Pixel. But yeah, we'll see. Where did you get the ledge? I've been looking for some good obstacles that won't make me go broke. So I made this ledge actually. Do a kickflip. I went to, I think it was Ross, and the reason why I wanted it was because it was beveled. You see that like beveled edge? And I was like, yo, that would be sick. But it had like 3 metal screws inside it, and it had like love written across it, or home or something like that, family. So I broke those off, and then those metal rods were kind of annoying, and there's like glue left over from the letters and crap. So I just went and got these blocks from like Dollar Tree, and I put them on top of the screws, and I made a ledge. And it's one of my favorite obstacles, and the height is great. It's a little bit shorter than the Black River tall rails, which I do like, but it's still a good height and a good length, and it feels amazing. Yeah, DIY is for sure. DIY is all the way, honestly. Unless you see that like really cool obstacle, really unique obstacle, but DIY is where it's at. What's up, Matt Owen? Alright, gotta head out. Good stream. Alright, Solar, peace. Thanks for chilling and kicking it with us for a minute. I gotta get rid of all this mucus in my throat. I have 169 subs on my YouTube channel. Nice. Nose blend. Man, trying not to cough up a loogie right now. Yeah, this trick does not take that much requirement. What's up, Roy? Flip out. I need one more to get to 200. Nice. About to buy a teak tuning board. Okay. Fakey heel flip. I hate heel flips. Oh, man. Sorry, I had to mute you guys for a second. You guys don't want to hear that loogie come out. Fakey heel flip, huh? We'll take it. Sometimes it's fun to improvise, like right here. This could be a potentially fun obstacle. Yeah, I encourage you guys to mess around with these types of things. I'm about to get a complaint from a company that was never intended to make fingerboards. Is that Yahoo? I'm counting that. Who else might have not? Maybe like heroin skateboards. They do like maple leaf heroin. I got one. Where is it? I actually thought about setting this thing up. It's a cool board right here. What's a cool combo up here? So like ollie manual, rock to fakie, fakie kickflip to fakie nose manual. I don't know if I got that kind of steez. I might though, like low key. Are you guys seeing this? Oh, it's there, dude. It's there somewhere. I missed the rock. Switch hill to 50. That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. And then I go switch 180 out. Oh, my fingers are cramping up. What's up, Steezy? Can't spoil the company. The boards are limited, so if I spill the beans, I might not get one before the bulk of the community snatches them all up. It's not actually a fingerboard company. What's up, Mike? I think you should spill the beans, bro. There's only 21 people in here. Oh, there it is, right? Oh, that's so hard to get that grip tape out of here. That's such a wrist twister. No manual to kickflip out. Manual to kickflip out? What do you mean? Like, manual kickflip out to manual, or like just kickflip out? I'm getting some new ramps tomorrow. I've been waiting for 3 weeks. Nice. A nose manual. Raw Rolling Paper Company is now making fingerboards with a raw grip tape. He spilled the beans, guys. I'm getting pyro wheels, level up beta bush. All right. Pyro wheels. Sure, why not? Level up beta bushings. Yes. Dynamic. Yes. Black River deck. Sure. Yes. And Black Cat grip. Yep. Sounds good. I would change the pyro grip or the pyro wheels. They have a YouTube short. If they made a YouTube short, I think everyone's gonna see that. So wouldn't that like minimize your chances of getting it? How many views are on this short? Can you do a pop shove it? Says Omar. Do you have a scooter or BMX bike? I do not. There's the pop shove it for you. What's good, Johnny? Scrawny Johnny's in chat. Shout out Scrawny Johnny for sure. Oh, that was like picture perfect right there. My best setup is actually a tech deck with pro hardware. Nice. My daily order finally shipped today. Stoked. Yeah, they take kind of a minute to order ship out, huh? Has a set of deli trucks, one set of maple wheels, and that tape. I used to get down on that tape. Try to get that focused in for you guys. Alright, I got a trick right here. You ready? Bam. It was supposed to be a fakey tray out. Yeah, like 5 days. I think they ship out once a week. I hate when companies do that. I mean, I get it, you know. Don't get me wrong, but you get so good. What's up, Truts? What's good? What's good? Like, I get it, and I don't really hate it when companies do that. I was just saying that, but like whenever I would order from Carmel is based, well, it was based in Spain. I don't remember where they moved to. If anyone knows where Carmel is located at now, it's still somewhere over there towards Spain, but I'm not sure where. Not Argentina. Yeah, anyways. I used to order from Carmel a lot because I really like their wheels. I really like, I used to really like their trucks until I kept on breaking their kingpins. I would just get a bunch of stuff from them every now and then. But shipping from Spain, it would take like 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks sometimes. And they would send out all their orders at once. So it was like, I don't know, I think we live in a generation where we're like, half expecting things to be shipped like the day after or the day of you purchase. And it's not always like that, and that's cool. I'm fine with it. I don't care. But when it's overseas, it's like, dang, it just takes a little bit longer. Do a manual to laser flip. Yo, that'd be crazy. Can you do a kick flip? King Bob says, do a grind, then do a kick flip off. Please. Yo, is that Toke Black Haze? Did he change his name? Blockwursts. So we'll do the grind. Let me rotate it or move it a little bit so I can get the kickflip out. Oh. That wasn't the worst, right? Generation Amazon Prime. Yeah, exactly. And then a laser flip. You know, that's a hard trick. A manual, then a laser flip. Do a manual and then do a laser flip. Okay, why my old name gets shown in chat. It does that to me too sometimes. How am I gonna laser flip out of a manual? Like a pressure laser flip type of thing? You know what I mean? Yo, what's good, Extremes? Oh, there you go. That's a cool one. Also, question: where do you get your marble slabs from? I got this at Ross. But Home Depot has really good. I'm gonna put you guys on something crazy right now if you don't already know this. Anyone who's able to, and they like to make their DIYs, go to Home Depot. Go to the tile area. There's free samples, like the kitchens and granite counters. There's little free samples that are perfect for fingerboard builds. Completely free. Definitely go check it out if you guys don't already know about that. What's good, Zamie? Extremes Yummy again. Also, question where you get your marble slabs. Is that a hamster? I think I asked that last time. Russ might go some for someday for stuff. Yeah, definitely go check it out. Andrew is a midget. Is it bad that I literally just learned how to ollie? No, definitely not. Yo, Sergio, you ever tried Teak's Apex wheels or their all-terrain polymer wheels? I've used, I think it was the Apex, Teak Apex 9, Coyote tan wheels. I think those are the ones I had. And they looked really cool, but I didn't really care how they felt. Mr. Pizza's back. Thanks so much. 50 people in chat. Nice. Thanks. Do a switch blunt with a kickflip out. Whew. You asked last time. No, it's a duck. Also, those little tiles glued to mesh are great for quarter pipes. Yeah, no, that's exactly what you can go do. Mess around with. So switch blunt. I'm gonna do this on a rail. It's just easier to flip out of a rail, honestly. If you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. that so that doesn't get knocked over. Ugh. I hate these things. I hate Black River long freaking rail things because I always hit them. Always hit them. So sometimes I'll move it closer so I can just kind of like that. Come on, man. The switch blunt's not the hard part. It's the switch flip out. Little did I know I'd be battling this trick right now. Oh. It's like doing a switch hard flip. I need it to quit doing that. Just need it to quit wobbling, bro. Just chill. Such an awkward angle too. Maybe if I rotate that a little bit, then I can get a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, this is, I encourage you guys to play around with this. It's not an easy, it's not a hard trick, but it's not an easy one. Okay. That's the one. That's the one. It took long enough, right? Did you hear the news from Duck Decks? I did. Mike Schneider got a new company, guys. You ever notice how sharp the points are on the Black River rail base? Yeah, these things are annoying. I've stubbed my finger on these things so much. Mini Mart, what's good? Get scared for my wheels? Yeah, especially your wheels, too. I didn't really think about that. Moose by 67. What's up? What's up? It's weird. I've had different Apex wheels and some are better than others, but all the Terrain polymer hits different for a $40 wheel, man. This is my first pair I just got a couple days ago. But anyone who wants a good budget-friendly wheel, I highly recommend to try them. I just now noticed your new setup. Good job with your best tech deck. Probably this, since it's probably my only tech deck. Well, I mean, I have a Pro Series, but I don't really use that one either. Yeah, I don't know. I've just not been too interested in teak. I've heard definitely that their bushings have gotten better, and I've heard their wheels are a lot better now. But probably almost 2 years ago when I bought bushings and wheels, I wasn't big on the wheels, and I blew the bushings out in a single session. Like the top bushings got blown pretty quick. So I was like, bro, why would I ever use these bushings, you know? So I just haven't bought any since then. but I'm sure they've gotten better. And the teak wheels I had, they just weren't that great for some reason. But I've also heard it on the other side where their wheels are really good and people really like their wheels. But I don't know. I just don't feel like I want to get any anytime soon. But I'm not opposed to giving them another shot. Maybe one of these days I'll do it. You ever go tech deck hunting? Every time I'm in Walmart or Target, I do like to go to the tech deck section and see if there's any cool tech decks I like. Typically, though, there's nothing I really want to grab. And then usually Walmart's always out of tech decks. I did cop this one a while ago because I really like Shane O'Neill. So, shout out Shane O'Neill. Lazy Fingers, what's good? Most of the teak bushing soft medium breaks super easy if you slightly over tighten. Yeah, and I used to ride tight trucks too. when I used the teak bushings, I used to ride really tight trucks, like minimal. So that definitely was a factor. Would I try them now? Maybe with looser trucks? Yeah, I think that'd be a better, a more practical use of them. Because I don't ride as tight anymore. Some of my setups are actually looser. I kind of want to loosen this one now that we're on this subject. Just don't know where I put my tools at. Where are my tools at? They're hiding. Just a hair. You guys might not think it, but just a hair goes a long way. Just like a quarter of a turn can loosen your truck significantly. Does Birdhouse have any tech deck boards? I've seen some Birdhouse boards, I'm pretty sure. For firm bushings, dynamics are nice. They don't make Birdhouse anymore. That's wild. Yeah, dynamic stock bushings are some of my favorite bushings out there. Stock dynamic bushings and then level up beta bushings. I think I like level up beta bushings a little more though. But I like getting dynamic bushings because they come with pivot cups. And I really love dynamic pivot cups. Some of my favorite pivot cups out there. So that's why I get the bushing and pivot cup bundle. Because it comes together. Now, if level up beta bushings came with some pivot cups, we'd be talking a whole different story. Say Ezra. How's good, Ezra? That's good to know. I just picked up a couple sets of their bushings, 51A and 61A. Where'd you get those rails? This is a Black River rail, actually. Itura Layubai. What's good? What bushings did you pick up, Johnny? I'm curious. Teak? Was it teak bushings you picked up? I will say though, teak has a really awesome colorway when it comes to bushings. Like one of the most selections to choose from that I've seen in bushings. Like level up bushings, they do have a good amount of colors. There's probably 15 different colors you can choose from altogether. You're not always going to see them. Sometimes they're sold out. But there's a good amount of like level up beta bushings. There's like 2 different oranges. There's purple, fluorescent purple, rose, like fluorescent pink, couple greens, a gray. I got a gray one. You got white, black, red, couple different blues. I got a hunter green color. I'm trying to think what other color. They have a good selection to choose from, but teak bushings have the most broad selection to choose from that I've seen. I could be wrong on overall, but that I've seen, yeah, I think teak takes that one all day. The trick to bubble bushings, regardless of the hardness, is to only tighten them down until the screw or inverted kingpin is sitting on the bushing. If you go further and they bulge, they pop. Level up or goaded too. Can you demonstrate me how to ollie? He can't ollie? Yeah, I can't ollie, man. So if you need a ollie tutorial, his name is Sticky Art Fingerboards. He's right there in chat. Check him out. Go to his channel. He has a full tutorial on how to ollie. But I'll show you how to ollie. And that's all it is. Roll forward, pop your tail, slide your finger up, and then bam. I've been practicing switch ollie norths. It's a weird one. It's for sure a weird one. The trick is to do your switch ollie, bone it down, and as soon as it does, bring your finger back up, and then this finger will kind of I think it'll look cool in slow motion though. It's pretty much what I do, just barely snug them up. Got some Pyro light soft bushings I'm about to try. There's a bushing company, I think it's Pyro. I don't remember, I saw some, they were like $9 or pretty expensive, and I was like, holy crap, dude. These bushings cost a lot. I don't think it was Pyro, it might have been. Been wanting to try them out. I'm just not sure I want to drop $10 on some bushings. Yo, we got Tech Deck Girl Expert in chat. What's up? What's up? I got some crazy soft ATL bushings. I had to put 2 washers under them to get the right rebound. Ollie Shreds in chat. Love Christ at all cost in chat. You know, how come every time Ollie Shreds comes in the chat, this duck guy comes in the chat too? It's like they like know each other IRL. It's me, Ducky. The one that said that I was getting tech decks and I posted in the community. Yeah, I know who you are, Ducky. I know exactly the kind of duck you are. I felt the same about the Pyro bushings. Also, there was just black available at the ASI Berlin. Okay, making sure you didn't forget me. A lot of people do. You know how many ducks there have been? There was a duck. I don't remember what his was. Sorry, I'm trying to clear up this phlegm real quick. There was a duck. I don't remember what it was. Ducky. It was another Ducky, I think. And then there was another one called Duck FB. And he was always in Sticky's chat. And then you came along. So you're like the third duck we've met. The question is this duck here to stay? Because the other ducks were not. What's up, Marsh Mooble? Welcome back. Is this duck here to stay? That's the question, Sticky Art. I think Tech That Girl remembers Duck too, if I'm not mistaken. Glad you like the deck. Yo, Weed and Stuff. Yo, everyone check out Weed and Stuff. His Instagram is crispy_FB_decks. He's the one that hooked it up with the deck, by the way. And I've been using this thing for the past 2 days. And I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. Ducky. Do you remember Duck FB, Sticky? There's been a lot of ducks, that's for sure. There's been a lot of ducks. Trying to figure out if I can Benihana a fingerboard. I feel like I could do a dog piss. Duck FB, there have been a lot of duck/ducky FBs. To be honest, so many it's confusing. They're my cousins, it runs in the family. Yo, I just thought of a cool sticker idea, okay? What do you guys think? So you got the Playboy bunny, right? He's the little bunny with the little bow tie. But instead of the Playboy bunny, it's a Playboy duck. You're almost at 2K subs. Yo, almost. Almost. If we hit 2K, I gotta stay true to my word. I gotta give away 4 fingerboard decks to 4 winners. Can't get these switch hills today, though. What's up, Corey? Guess what? What's up? Switch front hill. Why is this trick so awkward? Oh, that was the ugliest switch front hill. Chicken butt. Yeah, of course, of course. Can I get one? Mind break. You do a no comply impossible. Friggin' knew it. I've done it. No comply impossible. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how to no comply. I don't know how to do that trick. I can do that trick, but only in skate. I don't have a skateboard in my life. The falls are clean AF. Fails. Failless. Oh, man. Yeah, does anyone know how to do a straight no comply in chat? Yo, was that it? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Sub, yo, appreciate the sub. Do a Casper and a hill flip. Saturday, I'm going to the dirt bike shop to look at dirt bikes or small motorcycles for me to ride. Nice. I was drawn a Playboy bunny with big, sharp teeth in a mad-looking eye as a child. Would be a fire deck graphic. Nice. Do a nollie 3 flip to 5-0. What's up, Titan Boards? Yo, everyone go check out Titan Boards. Another fingerboard content here on this wonderful platform. Content creator. Nollie tray flip to 5-0. That's kind of a wild one. I think I'm going to go to the Honda so I can look at the Honda drums they have there. Will you look it up and show me and show the chat? Elmo Boards look good. What's up, Elmo? Yeah, there is another fingerboard stream right now. The channel is Unk Fingerboards. UNC or Unk? What about me? What's up, Elmo? Nollie tray 5-0 maybe. I always wanted to get a Kawasaki dirt bike. That was almost it somehow. Let me move it out just a little bit. I don't think I've done a nollie tray flip 5-0 in my entire fingerboarding life. Be a cool one. It for sure would be a cool one. I just don't see it happening, truthfully. Yo, what do you guys think about Ducky Dex going to Mike Schneider as the new owner? Does anyone ride Ducky tape? I don't think it's happening. I don't think I can do that. I spelled it wrong in autocorrect. It's the Honda from Grom. Ducks assemble. Do it into a blunt sled. It's always lined up. Mike is unstoppable, bro. What sucks when I fingerboard, my fingers are way too tense, so I can't do good tricks. Huh. Titan Boards, I was watching whatever stream and he is 6,600k subs now. Sheesh. Who is that? Whatever? Yo, not only trade a front lazy grind. Front fable. Front board. Nose blunt. Nollie tray nose blunt. I'll take it. I bought an $80 Pro Series Tech deck. It's pretty good, but you get crispy bearings easily. I will not use a Pro Series Tech Deck. If I had to, I wouldn't use it. Will you show the chat with a Honda Gram is? So I'm on my phone. I can't really screen share it at the moment. How do you do a cake flip? Because I'm new to fingerboarding. There is no such thing as a cake flip that I'm aware of. He does fingerboards and streams and he gets like 200 people in his stream. Sheesh. Yo, Tech Deck Girl, can't you stream? Isn't your channel pretty big? Somebody let me know when Titan Boards goes live. I want to check it out. Jaden Matthew, what rail is that? That is a Black River tall square rail. One of my favorite rails in the game. I've had this thing for like 2 years, 3 years. 3 years. I'd say 3 years I've had it. Looks nice. You should check out David Jones, the fingerboarder. I am quite familiar with David Jones, actually. I think Savannah did the right decision for herself, and who knows what she has planned for her channel. How do you do a kickflip? I wasn't paying attention. My dad was doing something. I'm back, bro. What's good? Do you have a Discord? I do not. I do not. I might get into one, though. Eventually. Also, I'm getting used to these looser trucks. I just loosened them. That's the line. So we're going to hit fakie tray. Switch 180. Oh, I did the wrong one. Remember me from yesterday? I do remember you. Are we already at 50 likes somehow? That is insane. Yeah, how do I keep missing that? And then I missed the impossible. Figures. I'm gonna go now. Bye. All right, that car guy. Peace. You have a good day, my friend. What's the setup? Right now, I'm rocking Obvious Trucks. Obvious Trucks. We got Vinger Rad, Silent Pills, Wheels, and then the deck is a deck that was made by Crispy FB Decks on Instagram. He sent me this completely free. And green was my favorite color, so I was stoked to get a green one. And we're just reviewing it, really. Yesterday we set it up, did a little review. He joined the stream for a minute today, too. And honestly, I'm loving it. So if you guys want to check him out on Instagram, crispy_FB_decks. Definitely go check him out. Hit him up, see what kind of boards he's got available or willing to do for you. I don't see them being too expensive. And let him know I sent you if you do go. My Discord is Digital Drift, just if you want to add me. All right, cool. Digital Drift. What's good, Red Racer? Nollie flip. For some reason, I'm not getting the nollie flips I want. It was okay. I don't like that. That was better. There we go. 360 flip Smith grind. Yo, I did that earlier today, believe it or not. Gotta go. I have school tomorrow. All right, peace. 360 flip to Smith grind. I think we'll be able to knock that out pretty easy. Yo, chat, I got 136 bucks in Cash App right now. Do I invest in Bitcoin? All of it? Do I dump it all into Bitcoin? Yo, Trade Flip 5-0? So close. Do your hardest trick ever? Yeah, it's going to take me like a day to land it, but a fat nollie 360 flip. Got you. Is that your main setup? Nollie hill. Okay, let's try the nollie hill real quick. There you go. Nollie hill. Fat nollie tray flip. You guys want to see a fat nollie tray flip? Dang it. Oh, that was it. Bam. That's as fat as it gets. A fat nollie 360. Do you have a... Can you do a nose grind? Tailback style. Kickflip, front 180 out. Kickflip, front 180 out. And then... What was the other one? Dude, I'm sweating bullets right now, guys. It's 1,000,000 degrees in my room. Has anyone tried a ducky deck out of curiosity? Kickflip 5 FBs. Kickflip Master. I think that's more of a challenge for you. Hardest trick ever. You guys want to see my hardest trick ever? We'll see if I can get it. I think it's a pretty hard trick, but it's up to you guys. I'll see if I can get it within like 20 tries. It's a pretty hard one. And I gotta use my other setup because this one I'm more accustomed to. Well, this thing feels incredibly light after using that. Oh, that was it. That was it. Let me get that angle for you guys. Yo, wait a second. That's not what I was going for, but it's similar to what I was going for. That was a nollie hard flip. Front, back. Is that a back? Is that a back lip? Or is that a backboard? That's a back lip. So there's a nollie hard flip backboard. I'm going for nollie hard flip back nose slide. We're taking it. We're taking it. I don't want to play with that too much longer. I've tried ducky deck. It's okay. Nice. 360 flip blunt stall. Bro. Yeah, this is a random but fascinating stream to stumble across. My bro had one of these when we were kids, but I had no idea they were a thing. Pretty impressive, even if random. Yo, what's up, Moki, the axolotl? Yeah, there's like a whole community for it nowadays. So these aren't essentially the same thing. This is probably what your brother had, was a tech deck. But these are basically the upgraded versions, more expensive versions. Real wood, real bearing wheels. And yeah, they're really fun to use once you get into it. Have you ever tried a old school shaped fingerboard? I have an old school shaped tech deck somewhere. And then this is one of my shapes that I make. Here's a cool one. It's a boxy shape I make. So this is my boxy mold. I'm looking for my fishtail. I don't know where it would have gone though. Oh, here we go. This is my fishtail setup. It's not set up at the moment, but this is my fishtail. Fishtail, right? Come on, camera, focus in. Fishtail, squared off nose, tapered in right here, wider at the top. It's a fun shape to use. Team Liddy, what is good? Can I get one? Mine broke. Yo, what's good, that fingerboarder? Yeah, was nobody gonna say anything about that nollie hard flip back no slide? Did you get that from Index? No, I did not get that from Index. That was my brand's name. This was my brand's name before Index came around. I had this for like 3 years, almost 3 years. I had this name. I just never went and got it copyrighted or patented or anything. And I was making all my boards because I thought of this on my own Index. That was going to be my brand. But they came and they officially got the the legit name, so I can't use index anymore. Do you remember me? I do. My cheap tech deck was lost and fell out of my pocket, so I don't have one anymore until I can go find another one. I'm not rich enough for a good fingerboard yet. No worries, I feel you. Did you see the obvious board on stream I showed? I didn't. I missed the stream. What's good, Ollie Shreds? Whores? What? Oh, so Index copied you? I wouldn't say they copied me. I mean, if you think about it, okay, the reason why I named it Index Fingerboards, mine was Index Fingerboards. Theirs is just like Index. But you use your index finger to fingerboard. So I was like, you know what? I bet Index is a cool play on words. So I went with Index. And for the longest time, I was using that. I even had some really cool stickers made up and everything. But no, I don't think they copied me. I think they just had a similar idea. And they had the right assets to officialize it rather than I did. And they have what I assume is like a team of people that makes their boards and paper graphics and whatever. So I was just a one-man shop kind of thing from home, you know, just doing it out of my room basically. So yeah, I wasn't gonna get to it anytime soon. So yeah. You guys seen that? Suki, what are we talking about? Skibbity. Also, a patent is a bit expensive, I think. Yeah, exactly. Look at their page. Oh, so index. Yeah, no. Skibbity. Sticky, what are we talking about? Yeah, seen that. Nolly Hill, I did one earlier. I can do another one. I just came to the conclusion I just might retire by the end of the year. Today was horrible. Wait, what? Team Liddy? I just might retire by the end of the year. Today was horrible. Thanks for the introduction. My brother was pretty similar, though more clunky basic from memory, but it's been at least 15 years. Yo, nice. Spelled it wrong. New skateboard at IRL. Nice. There is an Index FB in Australia since 2001. Yeah, they're the ones that did it first. Sticky, what was the deck in stream 2021? Tech the Girl Expert. Having your own man company is still very impressive, though. Yo, thank you. Are you doing Holly Hill on a real skateboard? Holly Hill? I'm not. Do you skateboard in real life or on real skateboards? What's your favorite skateboard? So when I used to skate, I used to ride Baker boards. So obviously, I don't know if you guys got that, but my handle on YouTube is at Baker Boards. But right now I have a real deck, and you can't see it. I have a real deck, and it's pretty nice. I think it's a twin nose. So this would be my first twin nose I've ever had, because I've only rode like Baker, Girl, a couple Skate Mafias, and all that. Can you pull up OBFB webpage? Is your favorite skateboarder? Favorite skateboard of all time? Honestly, I'd probably say Luan Oliveira. Have you tried Joy Colt wheels? Of course. I got it set on me at all times. Real was my first board. Nice. Shane O'Neill back when he was on Real. Baker's awesome. Andrew Reynolds. Kit for Baker, bro. Melon Mitchell says hi. What's good? Melanie Mitchell, my bad. I said Melon Mitchell. Yeah, bro, I might be done after today. I just been working to keep busy, but today was BS. Thanksgiving for real. I'm scanning a real skateboard right now too. John skates for real. Do you know who Nate Jones is? Kate for real. What? I do not know who Nate Jones is. Let me pull up the OBFB webpage real quick. Because I want to see what's going on. I want to see what the obvious. I was playing Minecraft, by the way. I was playing Minecraft. Where's my browser? Where's my browser at? Horse. Chris Height and Andy Anderson are my recent favorites. Yo, Chris Height's really good. I really like Chris Height. I think everyone's kind of like glazing Andy Anderson a little too much. personally. But I mean, he's still a really cool skateboarder. He just has a lot of glaze going on, you know what I mean? A lot of glazing on Andy Anderson as of recently. Do you have a handboard? Have you ever handboarded before? I have a tech deck handboard. That's about it. And I'm not very good at it. Escape Pro. Why does Sticky keep saying horse? I get what you're saying. It's because he appeals to the freestyle crowd. Yeah, that was a dying crowd for a minute, too. Like, there wasn't many people making it as mainstream, but still a really respectable practice in fingerboarding. Is this what Sticky wants me to see? Yo, I would like to watch more clips on Obsius's page. Hold on, we gotta rate this guy. What's he doing? Front 180 to... Hold on. It looks weird on a fingerboard. Can you play on computer games? Play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So nollie over crook, it looked like, to... Hold on. This is a Carlsbad replica, in case you guys didn't get that. It's a miniature Carlsbad gap. So that's a front 180 to switch front Smith. Nollie, crook to feeble. Back Smith. Kick flip back Smith, nice. And then this is the Vario Hill over the rail. Front 180, switch front Smith is what I believe that is. That's what I believe that is. You tried out joy coat wheels. I did. I just showed them to you right now. Did you miss it? Sticky, what's on Omzius? Look at the decks. Did your decks drop? I checked and don't see. Skateboarding in real life on the real board. Skateboarding in real life on the real board. Jason Hill, chill. Who's Jason? Oh, Jason Hill's in chat. My bad. All right. Is that a better angle? Is that a better angle for you guys? I want you guys to have a good angle. So we are going to go to the decks. He's all I see. Oh, is this it? Horse? 26.99, by the way. Looks super close to real Carlsbad. Yeah, no, that Carlsbad replica was insane, right? Finger showing me a flip. Yo. I get it, though. I get what they're getting at. These Joycoat wheels, are they good? They're amazing. Yo, by the way, guys, check this out, okay? Yes. Ooh, these are the ones. These are the ones I've been wanting. Kenneth has these. Sticky has these. Are they still sold out? Yeah, they're sold out. These ones are cool, too. These ones are cool. Yo, should I get some more Obsius trucks? Look at these. Sold out. Never mind. Should I get the, what is this called? Anodized? No. It's like, oh, it's not raw. Iron. That's the one. Iron. Because these are chrome, right? Or silver. But I've had the silver trucks completely. But these look good. Straight buns. What are you talking about, bro? Obsius trucks are amazing. What's good, Andy? Welcome back. Aurora. Sticky, I don't see your new boards on the website yet. They have 34mm black red for $30.99. Or iron and raw. I like the iron look, honestly. Let's shop 34 real quick. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to operate view all products. I'm using this with my one hand. Thankfully, I'm on an elite control. So my A button is right here. So I don't need to, I can do it with one hand. I guess our trucks are going to be on the right. Oh, these ones go hard. These ones go hard. I'm just worried because look at even what this is what's crazy. Get a zoom in on that real quick, guys. Even the axles are painted white. You guys see that? Even the axles are like white, which is crazy. No mouse, teak tuning. Yeah, I'm on my console right now. These are pretty cool. These are on sale. These are always on sale for some reason. Those are cool. I'm not too big on the metallic red or green, or I wouldn't say metallic. Powder coated. Because my friend had these ones, and when he grinded them, all this green came off really bad, and they looked pretty bad. They looked pretty bad. But these look really cool. I don't know why I like this like Arctic color for some reason. Blue ones, white ones. I think I've had these ones. The red ones. Yo, is Team Liddy in chat? I think Team Liddy would rock these all day. No Tony Hawk board, no nothing. I've been looking at these ones for a minute. What do you guys think? You think these are going to be cool or nah? I've had a few gold trucks, mainly dynamics and black rivers, but I don't know if I would like these or not. Want those red ones? What's up? What do you like? What are you up to? What am I up to? I guess we're just looking at trucks right now. I don't know. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. We're doing it. There's one set. Ooh, the raw iron with the maybe not raw iron, but the iron with the red base plate is clean. I think I have these ones right now. Yeah, I have these ones. What's weird though is I was looking at these. Okay, I've had black ones and I've had the red base plate, but the black was like a paint black. It wasn't like black metal. This is almost like gunmetal, right? I've had like black painted ones and then the paint would like scratch off after you grinded. So I don't know what happened to those if they stopped selling like black painted ones. Black rivers are not, let me read that. Replaceable for me. If you get some, let me know. I'll send you cash to get me a set. I want the Aura Auroras. Ford truck hammer skating them before I heard they're good. I see any thunders right now. I'm getting a thunder lights. They're kind of like Andes, but the thunder lights. Nice. Lion King is coming back. They got the special tool, and I got a special on that. We can get them off when you have to worry about getting them for a hard hits. What do you ride? I ride Indies, Independent Hollow Axle Hollow Kingpin, the Reynolds edition. Bring back Viva La Bam. I need those red ones. Yo, these ones. These ones. I mean, I don't know why. Or these ones. I like the iron with the blue. I think I've had these ones before. Or maybe it wasn't those ones. I think I had maybe these guys. Green's kind of my favorite color. Crooks trucks. A little bit with a hole to see the bias. Independent or Thunder right now. I'm running Thunders right now. Follow. Independent or Thunder right now. Yeah, I rock Indies. Yeah, these remind me of Crux trucks. If you guys are familiar with Crux trucks also have a little cutout right here in their hangar. These ones, I like the color palette because they remind me of my first Thunder trucks. I had blue base plates with it was more or less this color. But they remind me of Thunder, my first Thunder trucks I had. I think these are the first obvious trucks I had right here. These are the first ones I've had. I'm writing Royals. Right now, but also have Indies. Me and my brother's favorite color. 500 got me in a skateboard. Crux, not crooks. I have all red ones. Yeah, I know what you meant. Sticky, my bad. Have you ever heard of Aces? I have not. They're supposed to be like independent trucks. I'm working on something and using speech to text. Nice. Yeah, I would get these green ones. These ones I've also had, the all silver. So I mean, not bad, not bad. I like a good obvious truck. Since we're shopping, how much are they? The red ones? Let's go see. Yo, these ones go hard though. These ones go hard, bro. You want these ones? These are 30 bucks right now on sale, guys. 34 mil. Come get yourself a set right now. Tell them I sent you. Use promo code SergioFB. No, I'm kidding. Sticky might have a promo code. I have the all red ones. Nice. These ones are cool too. These are not on sale, and these are not on sale. So two of them are not on sale. But the ones with the black are on sale for 30 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that. You're skating hollow indies or regular indies? I'm using hollow indie kingpin and hollow axle. The iron do look really good though, I can't lie. Yo, even those look kind of nice. I mean, yo, these are... I'm telling you guys, Obsius always has sales. Check this out. This is what's kind of weird. What do you guys think? This is the Aurora? Right? Aurora base or hanger. And then you got a different Aurora. What's that? Why do these ones look different? I don't know. Did anyone see the interview with Black River CEO talking about new trucks in the making with FB Christopher? Sticky Art FB works on sale too. Nice. There you guys go. If you want a set, I can put 100 in the card and we can each have a set. I can have the money in tomorrow. I have the all red ones. How much are they? Are you skating hollows? Yeah, okay. I mean, bro, if you don't want to miss out on these set, Team Liddy, let me know, bro. Let me know. It would be... Are these the ones you're interested in? The 3009 on sale? Then you can use Sticky RFB. Guess I used Sticky code for my last Obsius Trucks purchase. Let me know if these are the ones you're interested in. And then I want to go... Oh, yeah. So the all red ones are still like $42.99. So these ones are on sale, but you could probably get a promo code with Sticky either way. If these are the ones you're looking at. If not, you know, I feel you. What else is there? These ones are cool. The white and the teal. These ones just look sick. I kind of like these ones, though. What do you guys think about the iron and brown? And then if you like these ones, Team Liddy, these ones have the red with a black hanger, and these are $36.99. Oh, I mean, USA. Yeah, anything red. Because these look sick. But, I mean... These are pretty sick. Those are sick, I can't lie. Can't lie. And the blue ones, yeah, these ones aren't on sale. If you get down with these ones, I think you're liking these. They look crazy, bro. The red looks crazy. Those look sick too, though. Look at these guys. What do you think? I think I have too many silver and gold base plates. What was the other one I wanted to look up real quick? Yo, let's check out Flatface real quick. Mice. Red and black ones. All right, all right. All right, so first off, let's see what kind of wheels they got. Yo, this is gonna be hard to see. It's hard to see for me without the camera on. $60, bro. $60 for all these dual bearing wheels. $45. $49 for the G6s are back. Yeah, this is like the exposure on this is like crazy. Don't send you 100, you just let me know. Flat face Chris Craft Pro wheels. Yeah, these gray ones go kind of nice. Can't lie, can't lie. I don't think I need any more wheels though, guys. Truthfully, I do want to try out blistered wheels though. Anyone else try blistered wheels? I don't think I want to drop $60 on some blistered wheels. Dual bearing, maybe one day. Sun powered wheels are $60. Yo, these ones. Anyone else try these? I've been looking at these for a minute. These are the steel black. So these are like metal wheels. Has anybody tried these? I think Kenneth has a set. Kenneth surely has a set of these. Probably super slippery. Yeah, I don't see myself using metal wheels. I mean, they would be interesting, to say the least. Tech Deck Girl, if you're still in chat, yeah, these are the Joy Colts I have. Very nice wheels. He doesn't. I wonder if they can spark. Yo, maybe. I actually want to use these Joy Colts on a more... I don't know. I kind of want to use them a little bit more. I don't use them as much as I like. But I don't really use the setup. That's the thing. G16 feels quite thin. Quite thin for my liking. It feels weird to use a G16 after using this guy. This tank of a board. I don't know how anyone uses this G16, guys. Does anyone in chat use a G16? If so, how? How do you guys use this thing? What's good, Tangs? How are you doing? Trying to think of a setup I can use where I can put these Joy Colts on it. Because I really miss these wheels. These are some amazing wheels. But they kind of go nice with the G16, if you think about it. Great. Yo, I'm back. Are we getting anything? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you want? I know you're looking at them, and if you want me to order them for you, I can. No worries. I just don't think they caught my eye that much at the moment. You know what I mean? Why are there so many mods here? Yo, we got mods night. What are you talking about? Can I be a mod, please? I was in a work truck last night driving home with my first set of Joy Colts delivered, listening to your stream with the owner himself in your chat, but no metal wheels for me. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yesterday we had the original owner of Joy Colts in chat. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That's why I kind of brought them back to light. I was like, yo, I need to start using these more. I really like them. I'm using them with your deck now. Nice. Yeah, I gotta set them up. What do you guys think? Should we make Tings FB a mod? You gotta answer 3 questions. 3 questions, okay? How many zombies have you killed? That is crazy. So question 1, how many zombies have you killed? You say the word, I can always wait, fam. I only like those red ones, but I don't mind getting you a set. You know me, you gotta share the wealth. What, zombies? Alright, how many people have you killed? That's the second question. Third question, why? Does anyone get the reference, or am I just sounding like a lunatic right now? It's a Walking Dead reference. Bootleg, how do you ollie? How do I ollie? I don't ollie. I basically don't kill. No, it was a Walking Dead reference. So basically, if anyone hasn't seen Walking Dead, the main protagonist would be Rick Grimes. And he becomes the leader of the group. And before he recruits new people in, because it's post-apocalyptic world, he starts asking everyone, how many zombies have they killed? How many people have they killed? And he asks them why before he lets them into his group to determine if he can trust them or not. It's a crazy show. You should check it out. Okay, clip, shove it. Question 2, what's his favorite trick? So unfortunately, Tang, since you don't watch The Walking Dead, I don't think, no, I'm kidding. Oh no, why do you want to be a mod? That's the real question. What makes you want to be a mod? Is it for power? Is it for status? See, I picked all my mods because they were the most humble, reoccurring people in the chat. Not because they asked to be a mod, but because I deemed them to be fit to be a mod. What deck do you ride? You'll explain. This is a G16. I'm rocking the G16 at the moment, surprisingly. I don't know why. I don't necessarily love this board, but I don't hate this board. explain. How many boards you got? I got about 18 setups right now. First reason, I've been a fan for a long time, about 2 months. Second reason, I hate comments. I wish to help remove them if so. What's your favorite deck? What deck would you recommend if I'm looking to buy a high level one? Black River. Go to Black River. These boards are awesome, man. Check them out. Hospital Flip, please. A Dull Wolf. Alright, Tings, your answer seems to fit the description of what we're looking for in our mod community. But the next question is, do my other mods approve of it? So, if we do have every mod in chat right now, that would be Hellhound, Sticky Art, Team Liddy, Tech Girl Expert, Kenneth, Toke Black Haze, and then of course my girlfriend is the like top mod, like the next level mod. She doesn't really chat or comment, but she comes in the chat she comes into the stream. But if you can get 2 mods to say sure, why not, then you can be a mod. Do you know who Michonne is from The Walking Dead? Of course, of course. What size? The G16 is 33.6, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check it right now. Wait, why doesn't it show plugs anymore? Yeah, I know. That's weird. I didn't recognize you. Decided to paint my Playboy bunny I mentioned earlier. Turned out great. Nice. Sheila Goat to me. Yeah, Michonne was a W character in The Walking Dead, honestly. Guys, please approve me. Kanish is here. Look out for snakes. Yo! Hand up. What's the purpose of a mod? Look out for snakes. Please, mods, approve me. I never asked. Wait, how many mods are here? Purpose of a mod, essentially, is to help filter out spam, or like say someone's popping off in chat being crazy disrespectful. I don't care if you guys cuss, that's cool. If you guys are rude or you guys want to even hate, that's awesome. I don't care, do you. But it's like repeative spam comments, or like anything that's like borderline sensitive, you know what I mean? That would be like, all right, that's a little too far, like maybe like extreme racism or something like that. Then the purpose of the mod, if I'm not able to catch it, or say I miss it, or say I'm fingerboarding or chatting or doing something, I don't know, then the mod has every right to be able to step in and remove that user or put them in timeout, etc. Essentially, moderate the chat. Clean chat and all BS. Yeah, exactly. Finally a tech deck YouTuber. I'm subbing. Yo. Sticky's back. Fart. Mike, like, Goat VR says hi. What's good? I can do that. What is Sticky on right now? Never miss anything. FB Jonathan. My mom won't let me cuss. I'm wondering too. Sticky, do you prove me to be a mod, please? Okay, I said I didn't care for the G16, but after using this, I'm loving it. This is why I made a mold after the G16, was because once you get into it, it's a good shape. Yeah, where's Hellhound at? I almost said it. Check out LC Board's lowrider setup. Nice. Nollie Hill. I don't hold that power. I just seen N time you out. I just can time you out. Nollie Hill. Oh, that was the ugliest Nollie Hill of all Nollie Hills I've ever Nollie Hilled. Nollie Hill, Hill, Nollie. That was a little better, right? It's like wanting to nollie inward. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. I mean, do you approve me so that Sergio can make me a mod? Why does LC lowrider board look identical to mine? How to nollie hill? I got a tutorial if you want to check it out. Kelly Andrews. Check it out on my main channel. It's this channel, my only channel, but there's a nollie hill tutorial that I go over the tricks and tips that help me do nollie hills the way I feel comfortable doing them. But there's definitely other tutorials out there that may suit you or your style a little bit more, but these ones just help me and work for me. All right, so we got sticky approval. We need one more approval from a mod. And then Tang's FB gets to be a mod. Yo, these nollie hills on the G16 though? Effortless. I'm not even trying to do it. It's just doing it on its own. Can you teach me how to do a kickflip? LC lowrider board came out a month after mine. Hold on, I'm having a hard time understanding. Sticky, you have a lowrider graphic? Can you teach me how to do a kickflip? If you want to learn how to do a kickflip, Sticky Art in chat right there has a kickflip tutorial on his channel. He'll go over everything you need to know when you're learning how to kick a flip. Because I'm not very good at kickflips. What are your opinions on Black River trucks? I don't have any. No, I'm kidding. I didn't know either. No, I modified Tech Performance with the R34 on it. Huh. Okay, I this is coming. It's coming back to me. You had the Tech Performance series, and you modified it. Did you put it upside down with the trucks on the bottom? Is this what I'm thinking of? Tell me I'm not crazy here. And it was like that, and you were writing it. I made vid showing how. It's coming back to me. Yo, we got 66 likes, guys. That's the record. We've broken the record again. So shout out everyone who dropped a like. We smashed the goal for the night somehow. Black River trucks. I don't really like them on a 58 millimeter wheelbase. I will say, even if they are on a 58 millimeter wheelbase like the Black River decks, you can see that they sit just a little bit closer than on the G16. So I really like Black River decks on the G16 specifically because it's a 60 millimeter wheelbase, if I'm not mistaken. But what's cool about it is it lets me use Black Rivers almost like they're dynamic trucks because dynamics sit a lot wider. And if you see Black Rivers and Dynamics compared to each other, there's a little bit of a difference, right? That being said, I don't like dynamic trucks, even though these are my favorite trucks. I do not like these on the G16 because then they're just too wide. The wheelbase is too wide. Whenever I pop nollie kickflips, I don't hear the nose hit. It's like a ghost pop. It's just... So on the G16, Black Rivers all day. On my boards or a 58mm wheelbase board, I prefer dynamics over Black Rivers. So that's my opinion on them. They are great trucks, though. They are extremely great trucks. Nollie tutorial. A month later, LC2, one of his car graphics, used the same method. Sticky art when you're going to send me one of old setup trucks. I need some just to have it in the game room. You know what? What's good? Hello again. What's your go-to brand? Anything? Steam Lady, please. Some mod approved. Just one. Do you have other decks? I love my BRT. I don't remember how much I paid, but I love them. One of my best buys. I do have a good amount of boards. So yes, I do have other decks. And Nollie tutorial is just pop off the nose. Sorry, my girlfriend was talking. Pop off your nose and make sure you hear that pop. Slide your hand forward, you know. And then your middle finger is going to balance the board out. So now you're going to lift it up. And then after that, you're going to bring your hand down with the board. And then bam, you got nollies unlocked. I got some old Black River BRT gold base plates with white hangers, and it rode so well. All my good trucks are still in rotation. That's a clean nollie, appreciate it. Yo, the gold base plate, white hanger, Black River trucks, I sold those ones to Team Liddy. They were like brand new. I didn't want to sell them, but they went to a good home. Plus, I'm not too big on Black River anymore like I used to be. So I wasn't really using them. But, yeah. When you get some new ones, let me know. I don't mind paying full price. You could have sold them to me. New record on likes. Yeah, I know. 69 likes, bro. What? And I always pay what you ask. As long as it's reasonable, you know what I mean? Don't ask him for like $200 on some Black Rivers. All right, I'll tell you what, since we're not getting any more approvals for you to be a mod, if we hit 75 likes, I'll let you be a mod, Tings. Since it seems like you're genuine about it. But remember, we're all equals here. We're all humans. Maybe this Black Friday sales, yo. We have not bought trucks since then. Since then. I have not bought trucks since then. Okay. I'll buy a set. I don't mind. Guys, please, like, you can't skate, so you use tech decks. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't skate. You can go check my Instagram and see my skate clips instead of assuming I don't know how to skate. But yeah. And these aren't tech decks. These are fingerboards. But nothing wrong with tech decks. I think you're projecting, though. I don't think you can skate. Creature Skate has Black Friday sales. Yeah, I need to check out Creature. I do want to get a Creature deck. My bad, yeah, give him mod. I'm over here trying to buy stuff. He will be watching you. You approved. Alright. We'll make Tang a mod. Standard moderator. There you go. Enjoy. If I catch you abusing it, out the door. Oh, and moderators don't say yay, okay? Moderators don't show their emotions. I find fingerboards can be just as aggravating as the real thing. Yeah, definitely. The cool thing is, and you can compare them, skateboarding, really fun, really good exercise. I've done it for 8 years. I don't do it as much, if at all, anymore. Very, very, it's very painful at times, to say the least. But it requires a lot of effort and coordination and muscle memory to build up your consistency and everything. Similarly, fingerboarding is like that. You got to build up consistency and you got to learn how to do all kinds of tricks. So you're using 2 fingers, which is still pretty crazy. The cool thing is, though, unlike a real skateboard, gravity is not a big factor because you can hold your hand up here as long as you want. You can't float on a real board. And you don't risk pain. I mean, you can injure yourself every now and then if you, like, I don't know. But it's nothing compared to like getting a shinner or slamming or getting palm bruises or rolling an ankle or dislocating a knee or breaking anything. And some would say, and this is probably a hot take, some would say fingerboarding is like more cringy or it looks weirder. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, if I'm out in public and I have a fingerboard with me, I mean, I'm not going to pass up a good sesh. If I see a spot, I'm hitting it, you know what I mean? But sometimes I look weird doing it. Grown men playing with a fingerboard. Skateboarding still can give you that feeling at times. Especially if you're not landing tricks, then you kind of feel like an idiot when you don't land a trick in public on a skateboard. But I don't think it's as bad as it seems like it would be. I don't know. Either way, they got their pros and cons. They're both pretty cool. They're both really fun. And this, to me, is skateboarding away from skateboarding. So, since I don't skateboard nearly as much as I used to, if at all, this keeps that little spark going for me. So I get to skateboard away from skateboarding. And what's cool, I can take this everywhere. And anywhere is a appropriate spot to get a session. How about me being a mod? Bro, you don't hurt yourself. Congrats, Tings. Use your power wisely. Finger scoot to the fingertip. Low key, I can land more tricks in IRL than FP, and that gets me mad sometimes. Or being credit carded by your deck. Yeah, that one's horrible. Or sacking a rail. That one's horrible. I've sacked a rail one time because there was a 6-stair with a down rail at the skate park. And I was there every day. And I finally had the courage to go and try to board slide down it and straight sack and never tried it again. Never will try that again. Plus, if you hit your head, alling down like a 6-stair, backside 180 down a 6-stair, specifically a backside 180. You know how many times I see people do backside 180s? Down something like a staircase, and they go fakie and they bam straight to their head. It's brutal. Landing hard for bolts. Wait, what? Landing hard for bolts, the board over rotates and lands on sharp part of the kingpin. Yeah, that's exactly. One time I got a shinner, pulled up my jeans expecting blood, and had an air bubble of skin coming off my shin bone. and it felt like air under my skin. I thought it was a blood clot or something. To me, I get the same feeling when I land stuff I've been working on. Yo, what's up, Vanessa Ruiz? Yeah, all things most of us can relate to. Or I've never had a shinner where it swelled up and had like a blister or fluid or air looking thing. That's kind of crazy. But I remember for even like 5 years, even now, I'll feel my shins, but I would run my hand along my shin, and you can feel indents on my shin bone from the board constantly hitting me throughout the years. And then I don't think it's as prevalent as it used to be, but this area, this is like from palm bruising. So like whenever you slam palms first, uh, it started to swell up pretty bad. It still does look a little unnatural to some degree, but I always had a brace on this arm, and yeah, mainly from skateboarding. And then these guys, there was three metal rods in my wrist that I broke this wrist, so I had to wear that brace to not injure it again. I got TBI once. Don't recommend. Can you kickflip? Had to relearn to count. Hello, my shins are bumpy too. Yeah, shins are the worst, man. Ooh, there's a nice kickflip for you. Yo, I got the same shin dents. I thought it was just me. Favorite trick? Switch tray flips are my favorite trick. I'll try to do one for you. I'm using the G16 too. It's a little weird. There we go. Yeah, shinners. Boom. Your knees or your shins get really bad. My knees have like scrapes or scars from like scraping my knees all the time. Bombing hills. I remember this one time I bombed this massive hill by my house, and they re-asphalted it. And I ripped open both palms. I ripped open my shoulder, and I hit my eyebrow or my forehead / head on the asphalt, and my shirt was all ripped, and I was bleeding from my forehead. And then fast forward a few years later, I was airing out of a quarter pipe, right? Just doing like nose grabs. And I went down the bank and I got a speed wobble, and I flew off my board into the bank or the quarter pipe head first, and then I got knocked out. And I woke up laying there, and there was like 8 people around me just staring at me. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? And they're like, you knocked yourself out. And I was like, what? And there's like blood on my head and everything. So I had to wait for the ambulance to get there because they had already called the ambulance. I was like, no, guys, I'm fine. Let me just go up and chill. But ambulance was already on the way. Got some stitches that day. And was back at it like a week later. Nice. I never can do it. Kickflips they're an interesting trick for sure. I would say practice. Watch some tutorials if you're struggling. There's plenty of trick tip tutorials out there when it comes to fingerboarding. Pretty much one for any trick you're looking for. And again, just practice. Keep doing it. Go from skateboarding to biking as an adult. Shinners keep happening. Thing that sucks. Message redacted. Did you start with LC boards or do you still use those? I've never used an LC board, surprisingly. What's up, Logan? How much did that board cost? So I bought this in person. I didn't buy it online. I bought this at a shop. And it is a G16. So I think the board was like 50 bucks. I bought dynamic trucks that day. I didn't buy these ones. But these are $70 trucks, Black River trucks. And then the wheels were like 45 bucks in shop. I spent about 180 that day on the setup with the grip and everything. But these trucks, 70 bucks. We'll say the deck is 50. So that's 130, 120. And then we'll say like $40 wheels, 160. Which sounds crazy. I completely understand. Can you teach me how to do a kickflip? I got lucky. Mountain biking, rarely crashed. Nice. Yeah, nowadays though, I do want to get into trail riding, but I would for sure wear a helmet because I'm not as reckless as I used to be as a kid. But right now I really want to get like a 250 Kawasaki. That's what I'm like interested in. So we'll see how that goes. I crashed on my dirt bike before. Nice. I've been thinking about buying a downhill bike. Nice. I got a tech deck. No worries. Tech decks do the job. This is my tech deck setup. I just threw on some foam grip. Right, and then we threw on some oak wheels, which are some bearing wheels, to help it roll a little better. And then I got some bushings in there, which are just O-rings, and they seem to do pretty good. I don't use it too much because I like to use my actual setups more, but it's a good tech deck if I'm feeling it for the day. Always had a foot slip off at times and took metal pedals straight to the shin. I only use clip-in pedals on road bikes because trailer rides clipped in is crazy. What's up, Mike? Or I'm sorry, Ice. What's up, Ice? Worst wipeout, I slipped off pedal and jumped, and big sprocket stabbed the back of my leg. The sprocket. Bacon and eggs, what's good? Can you send me some foam grip, please? I don't have any, really, unfortunately. I rode aggressive. Yo, I'm going to Zoomies and getting a board. Nice. What's your board in mind gonna be? And I also crashed on my Siron. Downhill is fun, but easy to get hurt for sure. I smashed as a kid with my mountain bike against a tree because a friend stood in the middle of the trail, and my other choice was the spiky berry bushes. Yes, tech decks do the trick. Yes, I agree. Can you send me a board? I'm broke. I'm broke too. I can't. Can you send me a board? I know I sound like a jerk, but I get to finally say it, guys. I get to say it. If I gave you one, I would have to give everyone one, and I can't afford to do that. You know, I'm not built like that. So unfortunately, I can't. Yeah, that's the fun trick. Nollie big spins, they're so fun. My front fork was inverted after that crash. Sticky, I know I got half a knee. The wife won't let me ride no more, but I've been thinking. But I'm special. Hello, nice. I duck sometimes, and I want to do Lorama, and I found a half pipe. Nice. Vanessa says hi. What's good? What's good? Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on sitting, or I'm sorry. Is it sitting duck? Duck decks? Ducky decks? Mike Schneider. He's monopolizing all fingerboard brands. Yeah, Mike Schneider's the new owner of Ducky Decks, guys. I haven't tried them. We mentioned it earlier. I just never got to touch back on it. I've seen a few of them. I don't think the shape is what I'm really into on the side, like the profile of the deck. But I wouldn't be opposed to giving one a try, assuming they're not like $30 for a clear plastic deck. You know what I mean? I'm really broke. Can I please get one? I'll subscribe. That's what they hit you with, man. That's how they do it, too. It's like, wow. All right, if you're gonna hold the sub over me, then yeah, I guess I got no choice. The board you're using, is that a pro? It is a really good deck. It's a G16 from Flatface. 76 likes, guys. Holy crap. That's insane. I didn't even check that out until now. It is the G16 from Flatface, and it has a very high reputation for being one of the greatest fingerboards of all time. I've heard it from so many people that use it. They say it's the best board they've ever used. I use it and I'm like, it's a good board, but it's not the best board I've ever used. You guys got to remember, yes, there are some boards that may suit your fingerboarding style more than others. But ultimately, it's up to you. It is up to you. Oh, I'm just have a mongoose hardtail from Wally World. Please send full suspension Santa Cruz. I'll subscribe. Do you use a real skateboard or just fingerboard? So my real setup is right there. It is a real deck with independent trucks and OJ wheels with Reds bearings, shake jump grip. But I don't use it as much as I used to when I was younger, because I don't have enough time to do it anymore, really. And I'm getting too old and my body hurts. If I fall, I'm taken out of work for a week. Not really. I can still take a slam, but... What kind of bearings are you using? In the skateboard, they're Reds bearings. Do you even skate in RL? We should make a sticker for fingerboarders. There's two types of fingerboarders. The fingerboarders that don't skate and the ones that used to skate or do skate. We should have a sticker for the fingerboarders that used to skate or do skate that says, yes, I skate IRL. Who rides fixie track bike downhill Chicago? What? I get you. How long have you been skating for? Do you ever go out for skate day? I do skate. I skated for about 8 years. So I started when I was about 14 and I stopped when I was like 22, maybe 23. I was still into it a little bit. But after that, I started to lose a lot of tricks. And the last time I went skateboarding was this year. But nothing crazy. I couldn't do any flat ground tricks like I used to. And right there, it was kind of making sense. It was like, well, maybe I'm just not built to do this as much as I used to. So, which is fine. I had my run. And it was a pretty good run, you know, it was a fun run. Do you like skateboarding and videos? I do. I love keeping up with skateboard culture. It's like one of my biggest traits is skateboard culture. How long have I been fingerboarding? About 6 years, 7 years almost now. Fixed gear, no brakes, OG bicycle engineering. I told him when I was 13, 947, you get them out here, bro. Yo, what's up, that car guy? Welcome back, welcome back. Bro, did you know fingerboarding is a sport? I would say it is, technically. But it's also a hobby, so it's kind of like however you want to look at it. Because chess is considered a sport, guys. And just think about that for a second, you know. Table hockey's a sport. Foosball's a sport. So why isn't fingerboarding a sport? I think we've gone over this a while ago. There was a good debate about it. What's your favorite kind of fingerboard? I make my own boards, so I'm a little bit biased, so these are my favorites, the ones I make. But there's other good brands. Black River's a good one. Flat Face is a good one. Those are mainly the only ones I've really tried. I've tried Teak. I've tried this one, which is a Maple Lab Heroin skateboard. It's a good one. And of course, the homie sent me this one. So this is Crispy FB Dex version of a board, and it is a really good board. So there's a bunch of other good board companies out there for sure. I wish I had someone teach me skateboarding when I was younger. Do you think about drift being a sport? I would say it is. Dart, snooker, table tennis. No, FB is unquestionably a sport. By definition. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Ghostface. He's another mod. So, Hellhound, Ghostface, Sticky Art, Team Liddy, Tech That Girl, Kenneth, Toke Black Haze. We got Tang's FB now. He became a mod and he just dipped. And, of course, my girlfriend. Anyone else I'm forgetting? Hellhound. No, I said Hellhound. Hellhound! Bowling, golf, frolf, fishing. Bro, drifting is literally my favorite sport. Like having YouTube tutorials now when I was starting, I think it would have gotten so much better faster. Yeah, I know for sure. When I was younger, I actually watched like a little bit of Braille before Braille went to what it is now. And I was like, yo, this guy's really good. And he's like teaching me how to kickflip and everything. I wasn't like one of the big Braille kids that are like, yeah, Braille. But I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But for the most part, I just taught everything myself. I had to learn everything myself. But every now and then I would watch a tutorial, mainly on how to ollie and then how to kickflip. And then I think from there on, I just kept skating and learned it more or less on my own. I remember dropping in was one of the weirdest things to learn for me. And then I was able to do a switch. I was able to do nose stalls or tail stalls. And then I would learn how to do rock and rolls, switch rock and rolls, rock to fakie, switch rocks, front side rocks, switch front rocks, front disasters. I did learn those one day. Couldn't do those switch. Feeble stalls, 5-0, 50-50. Crook stalls. I would do like a blunt stall to fakie, but it was the version where you go up and you grab the nose and then you go back in, because I was not about to go up and just straight blunt to fakie. I wasn't about that. Do you play Car X? I do not. You should just start making them a mod for one stream. Yeah, there you go. Appease them a little bit, you know. Yo, all right. We are almost at 80 likes, but we're almost at the end of the stream. 2 hours and 30 minutes. So this is about that time where I'm like, all right, I need to get up, stand up, walk around, go do all that good stuff. Even though it's like late now. What time is it? 6:44. I'll probably go get something to eat. I'm sure my girlfriend's hungry. And then chill for the rest of the day. Maybe start making that board. I've been finally getting the energy back. I know it's more of an excuse than anything, but I'm milking it. I want to make a board for the homie Patches. He hit me up on Instagram wanting a board, and I just haven't really gotten to it. Maybe it's because I was sick. Maybe I've just been a little on the lazy side. Either way, I want to get that started for him. So I can probably start that tonight. But I already know I need to be mentally prepared for this one, because it's going to be a lot of cutting and piecing together for a fingerboard. gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Yo, 80 likes. We did it, guys. 4-quarter and broke my tailbone, landing on my ace. I was told just to go for it on a 4-foot quarter. Andy Schrock. You should watch the Warehouse Wednesdays from the channel Andy Schrock. You do. I got a whole drift sim set up and cut up. Nice. I'm starting to cook. Too much. Go get food lately. Too much to get food? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Cooking is way better in the long run. Dream setup? Honestly, I kind of already have my dream setup. SB trucks, DGFB wheels, level up beta bushings, and then a board I made for myself. If that wasn't it, maybe this one. This is probably my dream setup at the moment. I've tried almost every mainstream truck out there. After that, can we start on mine? Of course, of course. I'll make a fingerboard channel soon, I think. Do it, man. Have fun doing it, too. That's very nice. I don't have no sim setup, but still love the game and the physics. Heck yeah. All right, guys. I am going to bounce. Enjoy the rest of the night. You guys do it as well. Go get some tricks filmed if you guys film and upload. If not, and you want to start uploading, definitely work on that. If not, just go have fun. Do what you guys do. Unwind. If you're early in the day, if you're in a different time zone, then have a good day and do what you do throughout your day and make it the best you can. If it's nighttime, everyone have a good night, good morning, whatever time zone you're in. And I will catch you guys on the flip side next time. Peace. Later, fam. Stay safe. Yo, peace, peace. Everyone, peace. Have a good one. That car guy, thanks for chilling. Thanks for chilling. Kenneth, Taupe Black Haze, Sticky Art, Team Liddy. Anyone else who I may be missing? Hit me up. I'll buy a setup of yours. Yo, Sticky, you gotta sell him a setup, bro. All right, guys. Peace.